There are places on the map and places in your heart. Valkenburg is both. Not a town that introduces itself with grandeur, but with silences that echo back. Lean back, close your eyes if you wish, and let Valkenburg come to you. The gravel crunches, not loudly, just enough to remind you that you're here. Valkenburg, a place that doesn't announce itself. It whispers. It doesn't wait for you. It remembers you. Or maybe someone like you. No direction, no path, just presence. The town breathes, and you breathe with it. Beneath the stones, memories. No plaques, no statues, just echoes. A loving whisper. A suitcase never unpacked. A goodbye that wasn't meant to be one. Valkenburg gathers them in silence. An old gate, the Grendelpoort, stands like a sentence without a period. It has seen kings and children dressed as knights. A weathered hotel sign sways gently. It moves with time. Behind that window, perhaps a secret, perhaps nothing, but a feeling lingers. The hill whispers, not wind, a memory, a ruin atop the world. Not a destination, but a thought. The stones are fragile, yet they endure. A night once, a glance, a promise. A woman who waited, maybe she still does. It's not a view, it's a mirror. The town lowers its shoulders again. Morning light slides across old facades. In the shadow of a wall, someone talks softly to their dog. Somewhere, a chair scrapes on cobblestones. A waiter smiles. The smell of fresh bread drifts through an alley. In a small square stands an artist. His canvas is empty, but his gaze full of memory. Valkenburg doesn't look, it receives. De Gul, not proud, not wild, but present. It whispers stories into the water. A dog barks, someone laughs, a chair creaks beneath an old man, a terrace hidden behind ivy, a bowl of soup, bread with butter, and pie that tastes like the past. No announcement, no show, but everything feels right. Why does this town continue to exist? Not because it's grand, but because it refuses to be small. Because it allows itself to be felt in the pauses between two steps, in the scent of wet stone, in the wind that nearly says your name. It's been here so long, without shouting, without applause, and that is enough. Maybe you're just passing through. But Valkenburg knows better. It holds a piece of you, in a fragment of wall, in an unspoken sentence, in the glance of someone you've never met. It makes you part of its story, without you noticing. And when you leave, something of you stays behind, a footnote that cannot be erased, in a town that never disappears. For those who linger, Valkenburg tells even more. In the shadow of an abandoned railway bridge, a secret whispers. Trains once thundered here, loud and sure. Now, moss grows over the sleepers. An old man walks here daily. He greets no one, but his eyes, they know every intersection of the past. He squats, brushes aside a pebble, and there, beneath the dust, a scratched year, 1944. Maybe a promise, maybe a password. Only he knows. Further on, at a bench in the park, sits a woman with a book. She's not reading, she's remembering. On her lap lies a faded notebook, pages full of names, phrases, locations. Her hand glides over each line as if it were a face. She smiles now and then, but her eyes cry softly. A young couple walks by. They wear matching jackets, laugh too loud. They don't see her, but she sees them, and she knows she was once them. Further on, at a bench in the park, sits a woman with a book. She's not reading, she's remembering. On her lap lies a faded notebook, pages full of names, phrases, locations. Her hand glides over each line as if it were a face. She smiles now and then, but her eyes cry softly. A young couple walks by. They wear matching jackets, laugh too loud. They don't see her, but she sees them, and she knows she was once them. A bell tower chimes softly 4 times, or was it 5? Valkenburg leans over her people like an old mother. No judgment, just presence. A child runs across the bridge. His footsteps echo. A pigeon lifts from the edge of the geul. A tourist snaps a photo, but doesn't understand what he captures, because it's not visible, not measurable, but it's there, felt. The town holds you, not with walls, not with words, but with memory, with an atmosphere that clings to your skin, with a feeling that settles in your chest, with a softness you didn't expect. And if you look back one more time, just before you leave, you'll see her, not as you found her, but as she truly is. A town full of voices without sound, full of steps without direction, full of nameless people who somehow feel familiar. Valkenburg does not disappear. She waits, always. Did you enjoy this quiet, reflective story about Valkenburg? Then feel free to subscribe to this channel. It's completely free, but your support means everything. It helps us continue to share these whispering stories. Leave a comment, tell us what you felt or what you remembered. Until next time.
Zullen we een toertje doen? Kijk, we gaan naar de kippentent.